What's going on, good people? You breathing, walking, and talking, so you are blessed. You are a miracle. What is that? Yeah, you are a miracle. So that is a reason to give thanks and to know that you are walking in blessings and favor. So today, this one is for my teachers. This is for the teachers, and I think it's important for us to hit because it'll bring understanding to the type of kids that you're working with. If you're working with at-risk youth or kids from the hood, I want you to know something about the hood. Because a lot of times we'll look and we'll want to work with these kids and we'll want to, take them out of their environment because there's a lot of killing, there's a lot of drugs, there's gang violence, there's domestic violence, there's sexual abuse, physical abuse, neglect, rape, all this kind of stuff. And we want these kids out of these environments because we know that this stuff is toxic to them. But there's one thing that you must understand about the hood is that, yes, there is a lot of trauma in the hood. And there's a lot of things that go on in the culture of it. But you have to understand that there is another side of it that people rarely ever, if ever, talk about regarding the hood. There is a love, there is a loyalty, there is a respect, there is a culture in the hood that people actually like, and it's what drives people to not want to leave. It's what keeps them there. It's what keeps people coming back. It's what keeps me going back to the hood. I love the hood. I love the kids in the hood. I love the families in the hood. I love the culture of the hood because, when you don't have stuff to eat, you go over your homeboy house and they'll feed you, or their parents will feed you. You got that one mother in the neighborhood that, will let you out, let the kids come and sleep over her house, and she'll give them a good meal, and everybody in the hood will protect that mother. So, you got, Miss Such and Such who live in the projects, and everybody know her as the lady's gonna let you sleep at their house. She gonna cook for you. She gonna look out for you. She gonna tell you what's right or wrong, but she's gonna show you that she cares. And everybody loves Miss Anime, whatever, and people will protect her. Nobody can mess with her. Or, you got those homeboys that you love, or you have those barbecues or those cookouts, or even if you are laughing at traumatic stuff, it's the joy, it's the fun. You hanging out all night. There is a culture that you really have to understand if you're going to work with these children, because you can't just say that you shouldn't be there and try to remove them or take them out the hood, or show them a better way, this, that, and other, which is good to have experiences and it's good to have exposure to new things. But you have to understand that there's also an attachment, an emotional attachment to the hood, even though there is a lot of atrocities there. And it's hard to explain that sometimes to people that's never been there, or haven't lived there, haven't grown up there, because is because you won't. It's hard to understand. Like, well, how can anybody want to live like that? So and I'll just give an example. So, when we used to get whoopings and things like that, we used to, have to take off all our clothes, right, and be butt naked, and we would, have to bend over and touch our toes, and my mom would take the stitching cord and just go to work, hit you anywhere, right? And you get in the shower and you see your blood and your flesh and all that kind of stuff running down the drain, and you in pain and this, that, and other, and you and your four brothers have gone through the same traumatic experience, and now it's over. And so you laying in the bed at night, and one of your brothers, I'm the baby boy, so one of my brothers would hold me and hug me, and we would cuddle up with each other and go to sleep, and we would cry, and we would all lay in the same room and have conversations, and they're toxic conversations like, I hate this house. I can't wait till I get grown. I can't wait till we get out of here. I can't wait. I'm gonna go do this, and I'm gonna get my own house. I'm gonna get my own room. Ain't nobody gonna be able to tell me what to do, this, that, and that. These are the conversations that you have at night after you experience a traumatic experience. And in a weird way, you grow an attachment, a love, a bond, a care for one another. And you will have homeboys or homegirls that go through the same situations, and you will grow an attachment and a love and a loyalty. And you're not gonna let nobody mess over your homeboy. You're not gonna let nobody mess over your homegirl. And every day is not a day of a traumatic event. You actually having fun some days. You out at the park, you playing basketball with each other. You sharing clothes with one another. Y'all having a barbecue out. Everybody got the music on. It's a Saturday. The sun is out. The weather is nice. Everybody having a good time. We playing basketball. Wasn't no fighting. Wasn't no arguing. And there is a bond. There's a love. There's a loyalty that's built in that. And if you're not familiar with that culture, or if you're trying to be an outsider and come into that culture, people are going to see it instantly like, oh, you're not one of us. You know what I mean? Or if you just come in and say, oh man, you know, everything is bad. It's like, nah, you don't know everything you need to know about the hood. You know what I mean? So having that understanding, it will allow you to recognize that there's traumas, there's abuses, there's neglects and things going on. But if you can channel the mindset of that person to say, hey, these are some of the traumas and things that go on in the hood. This is abuse. This is what neglect is. This is how it looks. This is how domestic violence looks, this, that, and other. And point them things out without saying, hey, I'm going to take you out the hood and you need to get out of here. You need to do this, that, and da. And this is why you act like that. And this is why you're angry. And this is why you're going to end up locked up dead or in jail and da. If you learn how to say, okay, this is what you actually live in. And this is the person you love. This person that you love and that you're loyal to is being abused. This person that you love and that you're loyal to is becoming an alcoholic. This person that you love and that you're loyal to is becoming a drug addict. This person that you love and that you're loyal to is doing things that's going to get him locked up or killed. If you love them, if you care about them, take the information that I'm telling you and let's learn about it. Let me educate you about it so that you can go back and work in the community that you love, that you can work with the people that you love. It is exactly what I do. I love the hood. I love it. But I love it enough to learn what I need to do, read the books I need to learn about adverse child experiences, the ACEs, learn about mental health, learn about alcohol and addiction, learn about incarceration rates. I love it so much that I learned that stuff so that I can go back and be effective and help. But if you just want to snatch my whole culture away and try to put me in a whole nother culture that I'm not even familiar with, or I haven't grew up with, or I don't know, it's not going to help me. It's pretty much probably going to make me resentful, you know, especially as a youth. But you can do that and still expose people to what is fishing. You know, I'm 39 years old. I went fishing for the first time maybe a year and a half ago, and absolutely loved it. I rode a horse for the first time this past weekend. What's the day? The March 14th, I think. I don't know. But I rode a horse for the first time this past Friday. I think they, I went on a boat on a lake for the first time maybe 2 years ago. So these are all experiences that we can expose a lot of these kids to, taking them on trips, teaching them nature, teaching them hunting, fishing, gardening, all of these type of things. We can expose them to different things and also instill a love to the point where they're willing to go back and help, not just snatch a culture from them until it's all bad, because they're not going to agree with you because it's not all bad. You know, there is some bad to go on, but it's not all bad. So understanding the entire culture will give you a better perspective on how to really, really work effectively with these kids. All right. So love you. Thank you. Bye. You guys, please subscribe to this channel. Please share it. I love doing this. I love sharing this information. I love talking to these kids, and I want to keep doing it, and I want to get paid for it. So please subscribe. Please share. Tell your friends about it, and I'll keep dropping this content. All right. You guys have a great one. Love you. Bye. Thank you for all that you do as well. Thank you so much for doing all the work that you do. I know you don't hear it enough. And many of you teachers, I'm gonna say this, many of you teachers and people in these school districts have been hit extremely hard. I know it. I didn't really fully understand it until I became immersed more in it. But to no fault of you guys own, the stuff that is happening in politics, terms I've never even heard before of CRT and social emotional learning and politicizing all that stuff. I've been doing this 22 years and I have not even heard of these terms before this whole political climate. And you can't say this, you can't say that, you can't teach. And you guys, I know some of you guys are politically involved and some of you guys are not. You just want to go teach kids because you love it, get your check, and you want to go home, but you have been caught up in this whole political thing. You've had to deal with the mask, you've had to deal with the virtual learning, and you guys have been through a lot, and I just want to say thank you guys so much for what you do, and thank you for so much for the sacrifice that you made. I know that a lot of you guys' insurance is high. You know what I mean? It's not, yeah, you get the days off that people glamorize, but trust me, you need them. You need them. So, man, thank you guys for all that you do. And I hope that even these videos that you show in your classes or these little 10, 15, 11, 13-minute breaks that you're getting just helps. You know, I just hope that I can do what I can do to help you guys and use what I've been exposed to. So thank you guys. Love you. Please share, subscribe, and have a great day. All right. Good one. Bye.